In today's fast-paced, anxiety-filled world, having a strong mindset is more important than ever. But what exactly does that mean, and how do we cultivate it? The early Stoic philosophers, men like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, lived in tumultuous times, facing constant threats of war, political upheaval, and personal trials. Despite these challenges, they remained resilient and unshaken. The Stoics developed mental fortitude that allowed them to face adversity with calm, control, and purpose. Their teachings offer timeless wisdom that can help us, in our modern lives, develop a similarly unbreakable mindset. If you're tired of feeling overwhelmed by external pressures, uncertain about your path, or constantly comparing yourself to others, the Stoic approach can provide a framework to transform your thinking and strengthen your resolve. Let's explore how you can cultivate a strong Stoic mindset that remains steady through the storms of life. One of the most foundational principles of Stoic philosophy is the concept of control. The Stoics believe that while we cannot control the external events of our lives, we can always control how we respond to them. This idea is best captured by Epictetus, who said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." Why this matters? In today's world, we're often stressed by things outside our control: politics, the economy, or even the actions of others. The Stoic mindset teaches us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. By shifting our focus inward, we free ourselves from the anxiety of trying to change what is beyond our reach. Practical application. Make a list of the things that are causing you stress. Identify which of these you have control over and which you don't. Release your grip on what you can't change. Practice detachment by reminding yourself, "This is outside my control." This simple statement can immediately reduce anxiety and help you refocus on what you can influence. The early Stoics understood that embracing discomfort was essential for developing inner strength. Seneca, a wealthy Roman statesman, would periodically live as if he were poor, eating simple meals and sleeping on the floor. This wasn't because he enjoyed suffering, but because he wanted to prepare himself for any hardship that might come his way. Why this matters? In our modern, comfort-obsessed society, we avoid discomfort at all costs. Yet, this constant pursuit of comfort can make us mentally weaker. The Stoics knew that by intentionally facing discomfort, they could become more resilient and less fearful of life's uncertainties. Practical application. Try intermittent fasting, cold showers, or challenging physical exercises. These practices train your mind to endure discomfort and build mental toughness. Push yourself to have difficult conversations instead of avoiding conflict. Embracing discomfort in small ways prepares you to handle more significant challenges with grace. Another key aspect of the Stoic mindset is detachment from outcomes. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The Stoics believed that while we should strive to do our best in any endeavor, we must release our attachment to the result. Why this matters? In a world driven by metrics, social validation, and constant comparison, it's easy to become obsessed with results. This can lead to stress, anxiety, and even burnout. The Stoic approach is to focus on doing the best you can in the present moment and then letting go of the need to control the outcome. Practical application. When working on a project, set your intention on doing your best rather than obsessing over the final result. This reduces pressure and helps you enjoy the process. When facing setbacks or failures, remind yourself that you did your best and that the outcome was beyond your control. The Stoics placed a high value on self-restraint, especially in the form of controlling one's speech. They understood that words are powerful and can either uplift or destroy. Epictetus advised, be silent for the most part, or if you speak, say only what is necessary. Why this matters? In a world where everyone has a platform and the temptation to react impulsively is high, practicing self-restraint can set you apart. Whether it's resisting the urge to post on social media out of anger or choosing not to gossip, mastering your speech leads to greater control over your emotions and actions. Practical application. Before responding to criticism or conflict, take a moment to breathe and reflect on whether your words will be constructive. Practice silence by setting aside time each day to be alone with your thoughts. This helps you develop clarity and emotional control. The Stoics were deeply concerned with cultivating courage. Marcus Aurelius, who led his empire through war and plague, often reminded himself that fear was just a product of his imagination. The Stoics believed that facing one's fears head-on was the path to true freedom. Why this matters? Fear is one of the most common obstacles to personal growth. Whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown, it can paralyze us and prevent us from reaching our full potential. The Stoic approach encourages us to take action despite our fears, thereby diminishing their power over us. Practical application. Identify one fear that's holding you back and take one small step toward facing it. This could be as simple as speaking up in a meeting or trying something new. Remind yourself that most of the things you fear are far less daunting in reality than they are in your mind. The Stoics believed in practicing gratitude as a way to maintain a positive mindset. Seneca advised, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. By focusing on what you have rather than fixating on what you lack, you can cultivate contentment and inner peace. Why this matters? In our consumer-driven society, it's easy to get caught up in the constant pursuit of more. This can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and anxiety. The Stoic practice of gratitude shifts your focus to appreciating what you already have. Practical application. Start a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. This simple practice can shift your mindset and reduce feelings of anxiety. When you catch yourself wishing for more, take a moment to reflect on what you already have and why it's enough. In a world filled with chaos, uncertainty, and endless distractions, the teachings of the ancient Stoics are more relevant than ever. By embracing Stoic principles, focusing on what you can control, detaching from outcomes, facing discomfort, practicing self-restraint, and cultivating gratitude, you can develop a mindset that remains unshaken no matter what life throws at you. I have one final challenge for you. Start small by choosing one Stoic principle to practice this week. Whether it's taking a cold shower to embrace discomfort, journaling about what's within your control, or simply spending a few minutes each day in silent reflection, these actions can help you build the mental toughness of a true Stoic. Over time, you'll find yourself becoming more resilient, focused, and content. Remember, the path to a strong Stoic mindset is not about perfection, but progress. Every step you take toward becoming a modern Stoic is a step toward a life of greater peace, clarity, and fulfillment. As the Stoics would say, the obstacle is the way. Use life's challenges as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. We are happy you watched the entire video. Please implement everything in this video, and surely your life will never remain the same again. See you around some other time.